whakarongo ki te tangi a te korimako. Kōrero flowing out the hook of force. Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds, kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount. Nā kona whakapiri mai ki te kaupapa tino whakahira hira whakarongo pi kari kari mai. Hare hare mai, o Taringa hare hare mai. We gotta gather up close everybody, gather up close everybody. Kani move that body, kani move that body.
Tēnā hui tātou katoa. I ngā iwi, mo piri mai ki tēnei whakapāhotanga motu hake. Atu i tēnei marae o tātou e ki ana, koe tēnei, ko te marae o te motu, ko te marae e manaaki nei i tēnei wai te takotoranga o Kīngi Tūheitia, Pōtatau, te Wherowhero, te tuawhitu. E takoto mai ana ia i raro i ngā ohaki, a o na mātua o na tūpuna o tōna whaia. O tira i raro i ngā tongi kura, koe tēnei ko te Tūrangawaewae o te Kīngitanga. I tēnei pō, te Tūrangawaewae o Taringa, whakarongo kōrero, whakarongo wānanga, whakarongo pō. E mihi ake ana kia koutou katoa, tēnā hui tātou katoa, and we're coming at you from another bustling metropolis.
The bustling metropolis.
Slightly bigger than Taum.
And,
yes. And e hara tēnei te takatakahi i nā kukutapu. E puta mai ana i te marae. Ana koe nei, i te karaki e rere nei. Kona whakaro kei reira, kia taunga mana ki tanga kirong, ki tēnā, ki tēnā, ki tēnā, o tira kirong, ki te pani, te pauru, te rawa kore. Ki nā tīna nei mau i tia ana. I rere hau. Pai marire.
Pai marire.
E nā. Ahua nini pa, kare tika māku kōrua e mihi i te mea no kōrua tonu, no tātou tonu te marae. Engari, ko tā mātou mihi kia kōrua e whai, e kawe, tira kei te tuakana e hui. Mō kōrua e whakawā tēnei a kōrua at very, very short notice.
Yes.
So much so that I asked my cousin, can you please find Auntie Kawe? I want to drag and horn there, but he says, I'm the MC. I'll let you off. And koe nea mihi nei kia tēnā rā kōrua.
Tēnā kōrua.
And ko te mea rereke o tēnei, rereke pai nei, and e kore te tukoru e kōrero. No te whare tonu o Pōtatau, te tukoru e nei, kare kōrero, he kāhui ariki, engari, hewi mahi tēnei. And when we had a bit of a, when I had this epiphany, if you want to call it that, I thought it would be cool if we had some ringa waewae and some kōrero that you will not get anywhere but here, and from people who are working in spaces of the kaupapa that you probably wouldn't even consider, and cover some interesting kōrero. Me e tai o nā tikanga, kāre hoki e tai o tangu e mōhi ana. Engari, tērā. Ne tai. Before we get into our kiwaha, let's give a quick synopsis of the whai kōrero today.
Colourful. Colourful. It was and it has been. It's been very sincere. Ko te aroha no nei rangona nei e. Yeah.
I loved Taiarahi as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Aye.
Wait, you loved it?
Yeah, it was funny. It was probably the only one I really listened to.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
One auntie, I spotted you today, the first ope. It was about nearly 2 o'clock. The first ope had just gone off for a kite. It was after 2 o'clock, nearly 3 o'clock. And you were having a look, sort of sussing the numbers out on the road. And I thought that was a moment. Yeah. And tēnā hoki koe Huirama, we had a bit of a chin wag I te rāna. So, yeah.
Well, I just found him outside and he was like, no.
So it's about, well, given the official pānui, just passing on. Hey!
Ai. Bueno, kia au ki te kawa o Taringa. Te kiwaha.
Ai, te kōrero tāua ne, whai te kōrero mo etahi o ngā kiwaha. Kaha rongo ana i te kihini. Hea tāua kiwaha no?
Ko te nuanga atu wā e hara he kiwaha. He kupu atu ki tērā, engari ka tipa ko au te tihi. Ko te tihi e ki. Ko te tihi atu me pota, no atu ki waho, e rā mea. Ko te mea e hara i te tino pai he tohu.
Ai.
I ngā wākato kei roto i te kauta nei, ko te tohu. Ka rea i whai atu ki ngā kupu aroha, ko tāku, ko te kaupapa.
Kia ora. Kuna te aroha ne? Aroha ki mo te kaupapa.
Kaupapa ko te mea nui he manaaki i te tangata.
Kia ora.
Aha ko te aha.
Wai. Pewe koe hea tahi e tahi o nā kianga e maharana koe i ngā.
Oh, bro, he aroha no i roto i te kōwhete.
Yeah.
So, koira pia te mea tino tupu mātau ki te pakaringa taringa. Pakaringa tau. Ki nei kupu. E tei kāhua mamai. Ki ngā taringa hou. Engari, mō mātau, kei te pai. Kei te pai, he akoranga o roto i ngā mea katoa. And then, yeah, so, kei kuna katoa te aro, ko te manaaki te manuwhiri, whakatupu Māori, pupuru ki te mana, whangai a te manaakitanga.
Ai.
Koira, so, ko ngā kupu maha. E tahi o waho ka kia he kanga. He oti, he tohu noho. And koira tō mātou, tō mātou tupuranga, tō mātou mōhio. Kei te kōrero te whaia nei, whakarongo, pīkari o Taringa, mai e te mai. Kawe tino whakahoki kōrero, I te mea kāputa te mamai. He's going unique. Straight away.
Well, you mustn't be doing something right if mena ka...
Mena ka hikoe atu koe. E mamai ana. It's your fault. It's not, Must have got the mamais.
O gota... E hara pia tēnei mahi māu. Go in to the traffic.
Can that happen? Oh, sorry, am I jumping the gun here?
No.
So, the mahi here at Tamarai, it's like, it's a whakapapa mahi, right? Goes through the whakapapa.
Mahi, ai.
Like, can you get demoted from your mahi, or like, could it get taken away from a whānau?
I think there's parts of it. So yes, you can get demoted, but it's encouraged. Because it's more around succession than it is demotion.
You're not going anywhere until you learn to peel these potatoes.
And so it's an encouraged thing. And your demotion creates the space for the promotion, but it's not in a sense of the way in which the world sees demotion. It's more around succession.
But sometimes you don't know that you've been groomed. Until it's too late.
Yeah.
You don't know it. You don't know it's been groomed. And I suppose I can think back to 18 years old being groomed and following, tō mātou whaia keke. And it's not a thing that you use to get somewhere. Because if I did something wrong, I get the whack too. Exactly the same as everyone else. But the difference is I only have one chance. I only have many to learn. And I suppose for me it was like, kare au I te mātāmu o te whānau. Engari, I whakae te ariki. Yeah. Kia hai, ko tōku waha. Koena te
Can't be.
There's traits that you don't know that you've carried down from your tūpuna until you get to the point when you think, oh my God, I'm just like her. Or someone saying, you remind me of someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those are the traits. But the one that got me the most is mai tōku pāpā. Yeah. Look after your kaimahi and they will have your back.
Kia ora.
Koena.
Ai.
Look after your kaimahi. Koena te mea nui. Tiaki a rātou anō. E homai. Aha ko te aha ko kei whea koe, ka tai atu rātou.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
I think kia mohia mai te iwi nei. And you two, both of you, or I'll ask shortly to sort of expand on the relationship between, moving off the koronehana from the time of King Koroki to Taringa Kahu, or here, and then the responsibility that Wāhi has in relationship with Tūrangawaewae. And in context, everybody knows, Auntie Kawe is the te pau o te wharekai. So, kāre he mea, I roto nei, e haere me kāre e whakai.
Ai.
Koenei te mana o Kimiora e whāngai nei I te ewhia mano tāngata. Ka pupuke mai ki ringa I te marae I ngā wā o te ora, I ngā wā anō te mate, anei ko tō tātou Kīngi e takoto nei. And Auntie, I just want to say I had a bit of a tear when I read your Facebook post. And you were able to share memories on there about yours and so he cousin kōrero ko te Kīngi. Yeah, growing up.
He I ramutu.
He I ramutu koe nāna. Ai, koe tonu te Kīngi.
Koe tonu te Kīngi, ai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then saying, you never imagined, yeah, I thought that was...
No, yeah, going through 3 reigns. I didn't think I would ever do 3. 2, yep, not 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I mui a koe ko tō māma te kai whakahaere o te kihine? Or, yeah.
I mua I ahau ko tōku whaiakeke.
Right, okay.
Okay.
I mua I aia ko tōku māma.
Oh, okay.
Hoki atu ki tōku pāpā, ki tōku matua keke, a tai atu ki tōku tūpuna.
Kia ora.
I he karaua.
Yeah.
Koena e hare ai I te mea pai rawa tana mahi, nāna te ki, waiho mo oku a moaku uri, hei mahi, e ki. Engari, koena te āhuatanga ki ahu nei o te kingitanga. He rite tonu te mahi o te tangata ki te kingitanga, ko te kaupapa he manaki hei tautoko I te kaupapa o te kingitanga.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, I remember, as I said to you on the pukamata, kia moe mai koutou, he hononga, tētai hononga o Māua. So I went to school with Auntie Kawe's namesake's mokopuna. And we're very, very close. So close, in fact, that one of her sons has got middle name is mine, and another son, myself and Kaurangi are the godparents. Yeah. And ko tana namesake, te hononga ki a Ngāti Piki au.
Kia ora.
Ana I tama kawe kura I te rānei. And ko te ingo o te tamaiti, and I whānau mai I think it was the night that Muri Hete's wānanga, hupu ei. Ka hao te rangatahi hei.
Yeah.
I think that's when he was born. And I tai mai eri mai tō pō.
Kia ora.
And ko ta nengo ka hao te rangatahi hei tuara mo te kingitanga.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it, you know, I don't want to take too much of the conversation, but I think the succession e pai tēnā kōrero, nā rangatai are encouraged in their scene where they're, I guess, passionate in, and then they're encouraged to excel there. And yeah, mai a te mai, hei painga mo te iwi. Kare pātai, kare he,
Ai,
you know?
kare horo.
It's that collective consciousness.
Collective consciousness, yeah.
Hei manaki te kaupapa.
Ai.
Yeah. And while you're on kōwhete, I don't think there's anyone that's had as many kōwhete from the king as you. And you just bounce back.
Taringa pakarikas.
Rongo I te aroha I.
Ko waia, ko waia nei taia taringa ki te aroha.
Oh, Huirama's getting it again. You know, you don't like the marae. But takumi ki a koe, ia wā. Mutu, heke ana te kara. As soon as that kara comes down, you're at his car. Yeah, and, you know, not to have it out, but just to be there and then have a kōrero and then kumutu. Yeah.
He pai tērā.
I think 3 times.
Yeah.
One or the last one I was at anyway, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, well, I mean, in terms of our connections, our Mahuta had 5 sons. Taipu, Tonga, Te Rata, Te Rauanganga and Tūmate. And it's said that those are the ones who look after the kaupapa. And then the descendants and the descendants and the descendants. Amatero, she's a Tonga.
Kia ora.
You know,
Wow.
there's the Tūmate line. There's the Te Rata line. Yes. There's just things that Kazis do, and I think that there's so her line and her generation of Kazis get on that the way they do. We do the same, get on the way we do, and when we get to the point of responsibility, it's just a little bit of remembering that needs to happen.
Yeah.
This,
Me mōhio
Remember?
I te tikanga,
yeah.
ngā hitori.
Yeah, and it's not so fast. Kairi te mea kua hamahama. Kua hamahama kia pēnei, kia pēra. Engari, I think, sort of like positive exposure. Positive exposure to the mahi within the kaupapa. That is the thing that we have to uphold because everybody said to.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, the kōwhete is just a sosbelts.
Yeah.
Sosbelts. Get precious though, because tomorrow we've got to welcome people again. And then tomorrow we feed the people again. So, I mean, ki te tino, tērā, you know, tērā hamahama, tērā kōwhete, tērā harane, ki roto, you know, so deep that you just can't get out of it and then I'm out. Can't happen.
Yeah.
Can't happen. And I think there are times that has probably happened in some of our, in some of our whānau. But somewhere down the line comes back, because there's just a reconnection that needs to occur for this. I don't know, this thing that tells us that we got to do what we got to
Kia
do.
ora.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kia
we
ora.
got to do what we got to do. And roles, we talked about roles. Man, many, don't call them roles, just the mahi.
Yeah,
You just call it the mahi.
Yeah.
Hey, it could be, at the back putting a tent up, and then you're in the front putting some seats out, and then you have to have a kōrero, then you got to be in the, be in the yarns, and then, then all of a sudden you're counting the koha, and then you in charge of doing the give back, and what that looks like, and thanking the people for the week or weeks or months we spend together, in ways that continue to uplift them for the mahi that they contributed to in upholding the kaupapa, but also gives them a thing to come back for.
Yeah. Make them feel appreciated.
Yeah, because Kīngi is not about someone. It's the something.
Kia ora.
Yes.
It's the something.
It's a really real higher calling. You know how you talked about te kōwhite. And I think it says a lot there who are exemplifying in front of others, and especially rangatahi, about showing face, getting a dressing down and then going and facing that, I think that's he tauira pai tērā. And you're right about something about a higher calling where it doesn't matter what happens, the little bits that you're doing, it's adding to something greater. And I can hear when you talk about having to be reminded, we can get bogged down in our day-to-day things. And then sometimes someone's going to go, how tō kiwa? E kō.
Oh, yeah.
E kō. Oh, that's right.
It's not about when they came in.
Yeah.
E kō,
It's not about me. It's not about my feelings. He mahi, he kaupapa.
The e kō can be used in, it can be e kō.
E kō.
Or it can be e kō. Yeah. Puku kawana e kō.
E puku kawana, ai, iora.
Toku pu e kō. Yeah. I want to talk about one of my, I don't want to call it, but it's probably my sort of gig out of Raukawa. So I got a call from my auntie Kawe kia. Yes. Henry told me, I asked him for, kia ora auntie, oh yeah. Anyway. I asked John Henry for kaumātua to come with me. We're going to Tūwharetoa. Koe mate's at Tāpeka, and then they're opening at Pukawa. And he said, ask Praone. So, yeah, you're coming. We're going to go tomorrow. Yeah, and we're going for the week. Maybe a week, maybe it might be 10 days. Yeah, so I'll pick you up tomorrow. Where are you in Taumutu? Koe nā te waetanga mai. And as he says that something, and yeah, I had stuff on.
Yeah.
And I just went. E maranau ki, taku wahine. E noho matara tunu ana māua. Kare no e kia noho pū ki Taumutu, but I Taumutu e I tērā wā, mo tērā wiki. And I said, well, either ka hara mai koe ki Pukawa, ki Waihi, or ka hoki koe ki Pōneke. Because they haere anau ki reira.
Aye.
And I mara mai ia. And then next morning, Kawe pulled up with the merry band of wāhi workers, tō kuia tētai. O tērā tukanga ko te kuia o tēnei. Yeah. And away I went to Ngāti Tūwharetoa, and we camped out at the marae there. And it's really interesting because Napa, ko Napa te māngai o te whare o te Henry Nāne, he was, for want of a better word, way down the pecking order. Ko te tautuatai tēnei, o I muri mai te whakawahinga o Kīngi Tūheitia. And te kawe mate, te atairingi kāhu, te arihinui, and then we had an opening. So that's why we stayed there. We stayed at te mahau. And one of my jobs, kare nei wai katoa e mōhio ki te mahi ngā whā. And I te me tupu i te arawa, that was my job. Te tauna job. Go get the bath ready. We want it waikato hot, not tarawa hot. Yeah. So I'd go down to... ko te ate ngō te ngāwha tata ki Tāpeka. Te whakatara. I'd go down to te whakatara bath, and I'd have my wash first. And te te arawa hot. And then I'd fill the bath up for them to make sure it's ready for them so they can have wash early in the morning before we start work. Yeah. The army hadn't come, nobody come yet. And that was interesting.
So, just to pause there, I haere koe hei ringa, hei waewae mo te kaupapa ki reira.
Ai.
Kia ora.
Yeah.
To go run.
Ai.
Hey,
The
same
power.
way.
Awhina, yeah.
Awhina, ai.
Same
Ai,
hui,
awhina.
but different experience. The tent was up, put the tent up on the outside. And, well, that's hinana.
The same marae.
Same
hui.
hui.
Yeah.
Same hui.
Yeah, same thing. And I was actually just talking to Rake about our isms.
Yeah.
Our things. And it was the first time that they saw the coal.
That's right.
The coal
That's
in
what I was
the
going to say.
yeah, the coal in the
And water. With
yeah,
the
with the
riwai.
riwai.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you giving trade secrets away?
So everybody knows we started peeling spuds like 3 days before
Aye.
because there was no, you know,
Yeah.
potato peeling machines. And hey, we had to have them ready for the. They had like 5 hangi for the.
Right.
Yeah, so we started peeling them, and then Tau Kangas, they're gonna go brown. No, they're not. Yes, until they brought their bag of coal,
Ah.
and that's the trick.
Yeah.
You put a coal in.
Got a coal in.
Carbon.
Carbon. Food.
Last for days.
Last for days, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, peel the riwai early. You need the riwai straight away, and you don't want people peeling it.
Yeah,
so you peel
you
it
need
up,
them on
chuck it in the bins, and put a bag of coal in with coal inside the muslin cloth.
Oh, yeah.
So you can fish it out. They put it in the
Make
pot.
sure you
They put it in the pot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just talking about that today, bro. Out there.
Yeah. Well, the hui I was in last night, te rā hui. I talked about after the opening, because I wasn't going to go, remember, and you sent me. And then in muri mai, we had the wānanga, remember? And it was only 2 or 3 from each iwi allowed in. And after the opening of the whare. So we had the kawe mate, te ariki nui, one day. And the day straight after was ka tāngia te kawa o te whare hau ki pūkawa.
Aye.
And then they had a wānanga mo te kingitanga. And they ora ana ngā kanohi ki te rangatira manu arataki o te ao Māori. Yeah, I remember, te wahine o nā pui, wahine toko i te ora?
Who?
She was a Māori Women's Welfare League, no. Yeah. Not
Lavish.
No, not SARS.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pinfold.
Painful.
No.
No.
Anyway.
You're the one you said you remembered.
Yeah, I remember the hui. But then I remember hearing us there, Chris would need because
Aye.
you weren't allowed to take your phones in or anything, because it was like secret schools sort of going around making sure nobody was recording what was going on in the hui. And I brought that up last night, i tā mata hui, and not one person in that room was there.
Wow.
I was the only one.
Only one?
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. So yeah, that was my first sort of gig.
Yeah.
Yeah. I asked Uncle John how nui and said your name, so yeah. We're going for a week.
You just knew each other
Yeah, no
prior
choice.
to that.
No choice.
Giving them the itinerary.
You getting them ready, letting
Yeah.
them know. I need te haora.
Yeah.
Wow. So coal in the riwai.
Yeah.
You must have heaps of trade secrets
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
though, to keep such a well-oiled machine like this going all the time.
But I don't know if they didn't know it was a trade secret.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
hey,
Mahi
that's
noa,
just you do the thing,
Yeah.
and then they spell it down. Hey, yeah. Next minute, the whole village knows what just happened over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Who's got some coal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kwere te painga te noho ki rāhui pōkeka.
Ai, tika. Ai.
Whenua waro.
Yeah. Kia ora. I want to know of a time when any memories you had at the back of Kimiora when it was on the edge, however it turned out well. You know, was there ever a time when I know e raru ke ana te tīkera e aha rānei.
Oh,
Or was
he
there a
raru
time when...
ia.
Every day.
He's one finger away from the red button. Dominoes.
He raru ia ko te painga ko ene nā. Kāringa mana whiri i rongo. Ki ngā mea e raru ana. Koena te painga. Ai, he raru. Mai te tainga mai o ngā kaupapa. He maha ngā raru, engari hei te mutunga, ko te mea pai, ko te manaakitanga. Anō. It's... I think it was my upbringing is that with one of my aunties, you step on anybody if they stop you to manaki and the way you think people need to be looked after, treat them how you want to be treated. And I suppose when you go to a restaurant, you know, the customer is always right. No, it's wrong. You just got to know how to deal with it, eh?
Aye.
You just have to know how to deal with it.
Okay.
But for me, the strength was whānau. You know, your immediate whānau, your bloodline. If anything goes wrong, you know that they're there all the time. Aha ko te aha, you know, we know that they are there, and each whānau in our whānau has a role to play in different areas. I may look for a resource, and I know Huirama's got it, but I'll talk to someone else, he picks it up. And he's like this. I'll walk away. Koina.
Yeah.
You know, all those things where whānau, an example, the roads need doing at the back, and then you've got the committee coming together, a chairperson, and they're looking for, and this is a weekend, looking for a company that will clean up the roads, but kore and then just letting them realise they do have whānau that are in that is in their business. So when that came up, it was done what you had one that tono to the sons because they had the business in there, and they had friends that had machines. The father was the driver of the transporter, but we needed traffic management. And they cost. It just so happens is the niece is in charge of the traffic management. So you know you always
network.
Yeah.
Locals are nostra.
Locals are nostra.
Yeah.
Construction.
And it was done in just that day. So we have strengths. Our pukinga are different. We need them. When we need them, they will be there. That's what whānau is.
Kia ora. Kia ora.
Yeah.
Pewhi e tahi o nā tikanga I roto i te mahi nei. Haunga te manaakitanga, I tikanga te manaaki. But as an example, I roto i a mātou, the wai whakawahi ai a Tūheitia I Kīngi, the old people said, right, we're going to have a change. Nā pane pūkai, we're going to bring some young ones on, much younger then. And the kai manaaki, we changed that from the top table, I tohua taku wahine, awa ko koe hei manaaki te Kīngi. Ko koe ana ke ka whawha I wana dishes. No one, and everybody knows. And it doesn't even have to be seen. No one at the pile touches them. Only Mahuia and my sister. And everyone just knows. And then, but I think it was the spoke I gone. One of the cousins wanted to just help serve coffees, and then I said, no, we'll just see how, we'll see if he uses his common sense. Goes up, oh yeah. And he went to that end. And then she goes, always go to the king first.
King first, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're out. No. You failed.
You failed.
Yeah, no, so, hea e tai o nā tikanga o te wae whakarite, and I've heard stories in ngā wāmu, you didn't blow on the fire, to, you know, if the cooking is kai on there, and things like that.
Right?
He
And this
was
is
spoiled.
probably why.
He's a
This
spoiled
is
kid.
probably why I got heaps of growlings. Because sometimes when it don't make sense to me, it just doesn't make sense. And then so I do the thing that makes sense, and that's not always the thing that it has always been.
Kia ora.
I always talk about this thing around the roast chicken. I used to cut the roast up. The old lady cut the roast up, put it in there, put it in the oven. Next generation, cut the roast, put it in the oven. Next generation, cut the roast, put it in the oven. Eh? And then gets to a generation that says, "So what you cutting the roast for?" So, because nanny did it. And then you check why they cut the roast. Well, because the ovens were that small.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
And then now the ovens are this big, and they think that it had a tikanga behind it. Eh? So then I like that. I like that thing because it's I mean that's real. That's a everyday thing. Why can't we, walk in that gate? I mean, there's some things. I've been involved in some things.
Ahori te tawa mo te tā te wera.
Right. Koe tērā te wao o te Tangihanga, o tori kore, koro,
Yeah.
pare.
Pare koro yeah.
Yeah. Tēnei wā, tā wāhi te Kīngi.
Yes.
And then, ka kōrero te kōrero te tuhi. I says, wow, that don't make sense.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to do it over here.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, well, tai mai te karanga. Got to do it like this. I says, well, hey, they're not here. Hey,
Yeah.
and so in terms of what we're going to do,
Yeah.
going to see it, hear it after the fact. But the thing the thing that's in front of me right now is the thing we've got to deal with.
Yeah.
And the only ones who can deal with that is the ones on the ground doing the thing right now.
Yeah.
And so,
Ka pai.
made these calls. And we did the thing, And afterwards, says, oh, follow on to see you. Go up to the shed. Well, I heard I'm coming for growling. And he goes, oh, what for? I says, I'm not sure what for. Probably some of the decisions that I made during that tangi. And he goes, oh, no, I just want to know how it went. I'm like, wow. That's the thing about the ariari kōrero, that comes in.
Yeah.
And probably,
Hai.
probably
Some of the
the influence that could surround a person. If, in fact, we're not careful how we
Kia ora.
how we manaki the kaupapa, and so these growlings that I get, people would look and go, oh, bro, are you on the outside? Are you, we used to call it this island. Oh, are you on the island?
Oh.
No, mate, no, yeah. What the no, mate.
Mo te pukuwhiwi makari.
Not sure, yeah, well, I don't know. But ultimately, it was always for the best thing for the people at the time.
Hoi anō i a koe kōrana mo te sau i kamo mai koe i takoto parekura ngā mate e tori ki rungo te marae nei. Ki ro whare mate teniti nei ki tērā tāke o te marae. Uoho mai o Kimi. Ne?
Yeah, Pare Waikato.
Pare Waikato, yeah, Pare Waikato.
And was in the...
Yeah, te wharau. And the same after that, because I went to 5 tangi i tērā rā. Nā tui reire haere ki te Tungāneo Ngāringi, it's the same time, I Hiona, and then I haere ki te Tangihanga o Kalingātai o Ngāti Maniputo. Koea tana whaia te ringa tū whakamutunga o Ngāti Maniputo katoa. When we went to, because it was stormy,
Yeah.
ka tai ki Hiona, e kati ana ngā kua. Well, it was marangai. And then I was like, how didn't it tikanga? And then some goes, well, it's cold, it's wet. And the rain was going in.
Oh, yeah.
They said, fellas, come where we're here. And you get called and I was saying, ahu ngā pui tēnei kei. Well, yeah, today it's working. Well, yeah, it's sort of like that. Yeah. Just for today.
Yeah.
And koera te tikanga I ono wa. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cold.
Yeah.
And in that time, that particular, in the tent, underneath,
Yeah.
was flooded.
Yeah.
You know, and so we had to bring the well, first it started with the little things like out here, and then pallets, and then stages, and then I was like, no, pick them up, take them inside. Got a big ass whare over there,
Yeah.
you know, that can hold the 3 and hold the people at the same time, and then all of those are coming. Oh, never done that, we never done it. I says, it's not often we do 3.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, and we've got 3 dynamics called whānau, you know, to manage, and then you got the big hoarder to manage those 3 whānau and their dynamic and how they do their ways, you know, and all of that, and then introducing how the marae works to that, you know, whilst you're trying to host a whole lot of people, you're also trying to balance.
Ai.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ko tātou ko rangi puhi tau ora.
Yeah. And then parehi kairo.
Yeah, parehi kairo.
Koe anō te whāreki o ngā waewae o te Kīngi. E koe te me
The
tūtu?
boy.
Yes.
Yeah, boy to wear the master carver.
Yeah.
Ai.
Oi.
Yeah, and Nana Hera, Haunu had just, she was out at...
That's how
Waingaro.
too. Waingaro.
Yeah, she was out at
That's where
Waingaro.
I saw someone come on a taxi from Auckland.
Holy.
Nice, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, waiho te
But,
ako.
but so I think
That's
just
the other one.
in Tikanga, and it's not to, you know, try and be out the gate. It's actually try and be in the gate, you know, and allow people to just experience the manaakitanga that I feel at the time. And it's not just myself feeling it, everybody's feeling it. It's just somebody's got to say something.
Yeah, or do
And then,
something, change
or just move a little bit, and then people go, oh, hey, Tika,
Yep.
hey, let's do that. You know, let's do that. Otherwise, you're just all sitting back going, oh, who, you know? And I've got to say, about my auntie, she's been coming soft over the years.
Oh.
Because, you know, some there are things that you don't say. But, well, I'm a big boy now. Big boy now. Say some things. Say some things. But I love the fact that we can talk. And I can give a different perspective or same perspective. And then we often do our thing. Which I think moves, and I'll try and host the show, but moves into moves into the part where rangatahi play.
Kia ora.
And how we nurture that type of growth, because I think the official word that she was looking for was broomed into it, not groomed into
Ki o, whakarongo ki te tangi a te korimako Kōrero flowing out the hook of force Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds Kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount Nā ko nā whakapiri mai ki te Kaupapa tino whakahira Whakarongo pi kari mai Hare mai, o Taringa hare mai We gotta gather up close everybody Gather up close everybody Kani move that body Kani move that body
Taringa. He mea tuku nā te wānanga o Aotearoa, ā, nā te māngai pāho me irirangi te motu I tautoko. To listen to more episodes, search for us on your podcast app and subscribe, or follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Taringa. Whakarongo mai.